Hello, hello. Hello, hello, and welcome to the meditation. Let me get my stuff. Hello, hello, and welcome to the meditation. Oh, we're getting a little feedback now. There we go. Hello, hello. I'm Sug. I'm here to do a little guided meditation for you guys today. I'm just letting a little music play while people come in. Today was very busy, and I unfortunately did not get a chance to eat, so I am not going to hold you guys for too long. But I appreciate you, my friends in here already who came to yeah, just for a little community. Get blessed. I've been doing some open mics lately, trying to put myself more into a communal mind space. I do a lot of like paid gigs and ticket price kind of stuff. But it feels really nice to show up for the community again, just like when I first started. Um, so that's been really beautiful. But hello, hello. Let me see. Can I see the chat box? I don't want to share my stream. I want to see my chat box. That's what I want to see. Does that work? But good to see you all. Good to have you all here. Let me try from my. Today was a little warmer than usual, which is lovely. We always appreciate a nice 40-degree day in January. Okay. So I'm going to check my chat from my phone. If you want to drop in there and say hello, hopefully I'll be able to see it. But either way, thank you so much for joining. We're here today for finding focus. I wanted to talk about that because I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on. As always, there's always a lot of stuff going on. I think that we forget we're a very young country, but in order for us to make changes in the way that we really need, I think it's good that we find grounding and we find focus. There's always so many things that need our attention and that pull from our attention. So if we could take a moment to learn how to, sharpen that tool, I think we'll all be a lot better off. So thank you so much for joining me for that. Yes, for anybody who isn't used to meditation, um, I have a little definition of what it is. It's a practice that involves training the mind to achieve a state of calmness and focus, subconscious learning, to push ourselves to be our minds to be a bit more quiet. I feel like meditation and mindfulness go hand in hand, although they are different. So, mindfulness is a mental practice that involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Worry is stress about the future, and stress does horrible, horrible things to the body. So, we're going to, yeah, try to make sure we're focusing. I created a meditation today that is about breath work and mantras because I feel that the breath work and the mantras help me train my focus. Um, we don't want to start off too hard, with anything that we do, any kind of practice. I think keeping it manageable is really, really important. So it's not a super long one today, but I appreciate you guys for jumping on in. And then after that, I'll give you the guided meditations, or the not the guided meditations. We'll do the guided meditation after the guided meditation. I'll give you the journal prompts. Um, And I put in the note that I feel like the guided meditations are a lot better with headphones, not just because you can hear better, but also because it does a little bit of noise cancellation. And it's nice to have, to really be able to sit and not be distracted. So let me pull up. Okay. So once more, we're going to get right into it. I've been having these be pretty long, but I'd love to do a short one today. I don't want to hold you for too long. I just want to give you a little something, a little tool to take back with you. If you like this stuff, I also have a guided meditation channel. That there's a little link down there, and you can follow that one. I like to do these and give these out to the world. So if you're interested in this kind of stuff, I appreciate you. Okay, headphones on. Hello, and welcome to a moment just for you. This world can get so busy and hectic, and it's so important that we take time to calm our minds so our body and our spirit will follow. Right here, right now, you have permission to let go and just be. You have no obligations other than to be right here, right now. Just spending quality time with yourself. Sit or lie in a comfortable position. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Close your eyes. Feel for a moment the air on your skin, the seat or floor beneath you. Let yourself sink into your position, rooted and stable. Let's start with a few deep breaths to center and ground ourselves. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. There's no wrong or right way to do this. Just what feels best. There's no judgment. This is your time. We'll do some block breathing now, where you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, you'll hold for 4 seconds and repeat. I'll count. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Last time. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And out. 2, 3, 4. Now let your breath return to its regular pattern. Just observe, no judgment. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Notice how the air fills your belly, nourishing your body with sacred oxygen. Breathing is a tool to reconnect us with ourselves and connect us to the divine. Getting acquainted with our breath is so powerful. It's something free that we can tap into at any moment of the day to bring us back to ourselves. Let's end with a few mantras. Repeat after me. I am exactly where I need to be. I am doing my best every day, and that is enough. I owe it to myself to calm my nervous system. I have everything I need to start making the changes I want in my life. Now just observe your body for a moment before you head back out into the world. Take a moment to thank your body for all it does through the day. Take a moment to thank your mind for all it does for you in the day. Take a moment to thank your spirit. When you're ready, begin to move your head from side to side. You can return to this moment anytime you need a break from the physical world or to check in with yourself. Okay, guys. I want to get back on my phone. I want to make sure y'all are all right. I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed writing it. It's also very meditative for me to write those. So getting a chance to share them is just really, really special. But thank you. Thank you so much for joining me for that. All right. I have a couple journal entries, a couple prompts. I did these let me see, on the 18th. It was a new moon in Capricorn. And whether you believe in that stuff or not, it's always just nice to kind of like have a different perspective, I feel personally. So with the new moon being in Capricorn, it's very like get stuff done energy. So it's a lot of reflection on What do I want to get done, and how can I take actionable steps? So, the first question is, do I have any long term goals that feel practical but also inspiring? If so, what are those? Do I have any long term goals that feel practical but also inspiring? If so, what are those things? And I think it's so good to come back to our long term goals. Everybody has a way that they like to achieve these, these longer things. You create this roadmap, and then you create all these little stops along the way. And sometimes we get caught up in the stops along the way. So it's really beautiful, and I feel like very valuable to revisit. What do I want? What is it all really for? Is it practical? And also, is it inspiring? Am I going to help the people around me? How am I going to benefit from this? Because sometimes later in life, we come into these things and we realize we don't really want them anymore, or we've kind of gotten what we already needed out of them. I'm definitely in a space like that, but it's just a part of growing, and it's a beautiful practice to look at them in a non-judgmental way. So once more, any long-term goals that feel practical but also inspiring? If so, what are those things? The next prompt is, are there any areas in my life that could use a bit more practicality? What are some steps that I could take to do that? Do I have any areas in my life that could use a bit more practicality? And what are some steps that I could take to do that? And just once again, revisiting our goals. I think it's a beautiful thing to shoot for the stars, and then kind of work your way backwards. I like to dream as big as I possibly can, and then figure out within my resources, within my community, within reality, what do I actually have to get there? I think it's a really good question. Uh, and the last one, I'll do three today. Do you have any new or existing intentions that you like to get clear for this new lunar cycle? And whatever you do, whether it's the lunar cycle or the month or the year, are there any intentions or any goals that you set that you'd like to go ahead and revisit and get really clear on those? Maybe you said, I want to do this, but you don't have a roadmap. This prompt is kind of asking you to show up in that way. What is your roadmap? What are your short term goals along that road? So yeah, a nice little short and sweet guided meditation and journaling workshop. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. Like I said earlier, for anybody who's coming in, it was a very busy day, and I love to donate my time, but I definitely have to feed myself, and I've been running on E a little bit. But thank you guys so much for joining. Follow the channel. I love doing these. I try to do them at least once a month. I'll try to do some more, because they're also good for me and hold me accountable, for sharing my gifts with my community. So thank you so much. Take care of each other, and I'll see you around.